Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. So I've been getting a lot of comments, and I've had a lot of you message me and stuff, and you've been looking for tractors, and many of you have asked, hey, is a D-Series Allis Chalmer this, or a D-Series Allis Chalmer that? Will it work for this? Will it work for that? Will it work for this? Is it worth what they're asking? Should I pay this for it? Et cetera, et cetera. So I thought today we'll decide, is a D-Series Allis worth your money? So the first thing you're going to have to ask yourself is what I want to do with my tractor. And I told you the same thing, and is a 9 Series Ford worth your money? What do you want to do with your tractor? Are you planning on farming some ground? Are you needing just to move some hay? Are you wanting to bale hay and work some small acreages? Do you need to use it on a daily basis? You're just going to use it every once in a while? And the other thing you need to sit down and you need to figure out right away is, what is your budget? How much can I spend? How much can I spend on this tractor, and how much do I want to spend on a tractor? What does my budget allow? Those are the first things you need to sit down and you need to figure out with yourself before you decide on any tractor, no matter what the make or model or brand, type, whatever it is. Get those things laid out with yourself and make sure that you have your financing and stuff before you start looking. And that's coming from a salesman's point of view. I've had so many people come out and look at tractors, and the first thing is, yeah, I want it. Let me go talk to so-and-so and I'll be back. And then they never get the financing. And I'll hold it for you, but I can only hold so long while you figure it out. But let's get back to the D Series. So the D Series, you're going to have a D10, you're going to have a D12, you're going to have a D14, 15, 17, 19, and then there's the big daddy, the D21. Now, a lot of us are infatuated in love with the D21, but let's face it, really practicality of what most of us are doing, a D21 is not the tractor for us. It'd be fun to own, and I've seen some really cool pullers made out of a D21, but the D21 is not probably what you're looking for. So let's just take for an example, what are you wanting to do? I have some horses, let's say, and I'm wanting to go to work, and I need to feed them hay, and I need to do that, do the horse kind of chores and mow some ground around my property. Well, I'm going to say you're probably looking for either a D15, a D17, or a D19, depending on how many horsepower you're wanting in a tractor. So the engine horsepower on one of these is, I think, about 62, but the actual horsepower that touches the ground is about 42. So this is a D17, and D17s are what we're going to use for an example today. So D17s, they come in 3 fuel styles: gas, liquid propane, and diesel. The diesels are going to be a little bit harder to find than the gas or the liquid propanes. I've just found that with my own personal experience. We do have a diesel one that is a project tractor, but it is a sad project tractor, and it's going to take a lot of work. You're going to have a Series 1, a Series 2, a Series 3, and a Series 4. And each series is going to be a little different, and each series is going to be a little bit more modern. The Series 1, you're probably going to just have the quick coupler on the back, that was a thing Allis Chalmer had come up with to go against Ford and their 3-point system. You can still find plenty of quick coupler equipment and stuff. There's a loop, there's a hook underneath your tractor. You back up, that hooks through the loop, and then you have 2 arms on the back, and it's either a chain or a bar that hooks onto those little loops, and it works like a 3-point system. It's just, instead of your top link being here, you kind of have a bottom link instead, but it works the same way, in a way. There's nothing wrong with it. This tractor here and this tractor back here both will have adapters for 3-point. So you have a 3-point on those tractors. You're going to have a 540 PTO on these. That's what you're going to need for mowing and doing most of that kind of stuff. So I highly so that's good. I think with a D17, you're going to have the horsepower to do most of the things you're wanting to do around a small acreage farm. You will be able to move around bale with this. You will be able to pull a 7-foot, 8-foot bush hog with this. You will be. It's a 3-4 bottom plow tractor, depending on how tough your soil is. So I really think if you guys are out there and you're looking for one of these and you know what you want, these are definitely probably a tractor that you want. I'm not a big Allis fan, but these were good tractors, and these definitely were good. There are some engine issues with the D19, and if you go to the dealership back here behind me, when the owner now's mother's in, she will tell you all about how the D19 about put them out of business because of the engine issues it had. But I don't know the full deal on that, and I'm not really going to go into it. These tractors are, they're pretty stable. They're pretty easy to operate. They got a good comfortable operated station and stuff. So these are definitely high on my market recommendation. So here it comes. What are you going to pay for one of these, right? So you're going to be looking somewhere in the price range of anywhere from $1,600 on the low end for a rough one, all the way up, now in my area, all the way up to about $6,000, $6,500 for one of these. The gas one behind me is on the lot right now. It's $5,200. This one here is on the lot. It is an LP tractor, and because it's an LP tractor, it's on the lot roughly, I believe it's at like $4,300, but it's a pretty decent tractor. There's a little wiggle room in both these tractors in their price and stuff, but it's just kind of what you're looking for. So I didn't cover a lot about these, and I know that, but I hope these kind of give you some ideas what you're thinking. And when you're looking at one of these and you're thinking this is what you want to buy, I hope I gave you enough information to maybe make that decision. So, but otherwise, guys, thanks for coming in. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you next week.